Today's skincare products and ingredients can do amazing things for your skin, but not so much so for our little fur babies, because if they lick them or ingest them, well, some of them can be downright dangerous. And I'm going to tell you which ones to avoid and watch out for in today's video. Well, hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you're new and you're not familiar with who I am, I'm Chris. I'm a skincare expert and I'm here to help you find skincare that will work for you, not empty your wallet, and not do you more harm than good. And today, we're talking about pets. So if that's your thing and that's the kind of content you've been looking for on YouTube, please be sure and subscribe, hit that little notification bell so that you know when my new videos are up each week. With 67% of all homes in the US, that's 84.9 million people having one or more pets in the house, yeah, that means that every few minutes a pet finds itself in trouble from eating or ingesting something it shouldn't have. So many of us deal with this problem. And with today's cosmetics being so wonderful, you know, the cosmetic industry has just exploded over the last 10 years. Well, not that it was ever really small, but now we have all these lotions and potions and creams and serums, and some of them are concentrated ingredients. And yes, when your pet licks you or ingest them, some of them can be a problem, not all of them. So we're going to sort through that in today's video. So hang in there, because I want to make sure that you're comfortable knowing when your pet has gotten into something or licked something and when to know it's time to call the vet. Now, I get this question a lot. And as you can see, I just got this question again from someone about, I'm using retinol, or I've started using glycolic acid, or I wear sunscreen, and I want to know if it's okay or I should be worried if my pet is licking that off of me. Now, also keep in mind that many of the products that we use today are not tested on animals any longer. Thank goodness. But the flip side of that is that not being tested on animals, they, like humans, have a propensity for allergic reactions to certain ingredients, just like we do. And many pets are attracted to the smells of the products that we use, and it makes it more likely that they're going to get into them, lick them, ingest them, which is a really big problem. So if you've got a kissy licky puppy or a cat who's willing to throw out one of their 9 lives to get in your skincare stash, oh boy, do we have some things to talk about. First of all, as I said, the good news is if you're getting a kiss from your pup at playtime or when you come in from work or into the house, that's what happens here, and it's just moisturizer, it's probably fine. If it's 1 or 2 licks, you know, under the chin or whatever, it's fine. If they're licking your makeup off or you're letting them lick your face all over and you have tons of product on, that's when the problem starts. And some of these, as I said, are very, very toxic. The first of which is going to be no surprise, and that is sunscreen. And even zinc sunscreen, the mineral ones that I recommend all the time on the channel, zinc is a problem for our pets if they get that ingested into their bellies. It causes all kinds of gastrointestinal problems, vomiting, diarrhea, which we all know that's fun to pick up after a pet, right? And there are other ingredients that pose a problem in chemical sunscreens like salicylates or phthalates, and also avobenzone and oxybenzone. Those 2 chemicals can cause kidney damage and liver function problems, as well as all the other gastrointestinal issues that we just talked about. And if enough of it is ingested, it can kill your pet. So sunscreen is a big no-no, and you probably recognize the oxybenzone and avobenzone either from the news or from me bitching and moaning about it on this channel, because I really don't like those 2 chemicals in sunscreen. The reason is not only bad for your pet, they're bad for our oceans. They are the ones that have been banned in a lot of countries that have oceans with coral reefs because it can kill off marine life. And both of those chemicals are hormone disruptors and have been shown to be able to get into the bloodstream of the people that use them. So yeah, I don't like them. End of rant. We're moving on. The next ingredient in skincare that's a big problem for pets is retinoids. That's retinol, adapalene, tretinoin, the night retinol cream that you use. All of those are derivatives of vitamin A, and vitamin A can affect kidney and liver function in humans. You know it can affect it in pets. So a lot of these products today are very highly concentrated, even prescription brand Retin-A. All of these, you want to be sure and keep these locked up and away from your pets. You do not want to use them. Like you put on your retinol at night and you get in the bed, you don't want your pet licking that off. That's too much and it can cause a problem. Then there are other topical prescription skin creams and lotions, things like steroidal creams, prescription treatments for rosacea, eczema, psoriasis. All of those are big issues. Antifungals, all of those things, folks, you need to be sure and keep away from your pet. And please keep them away from your children as well. Now, before we go any further, I want to make sure that you guys get this pet Poisoon Hotline number. I'm going to put it at the bottom of the screen, link to it in my video description box as well. There are many of those out there. The SPCA, Humane Societies, all have them in your local area. I highly recommend that you make sure you have those numbers available in your phone and on your fridge so that if something happens, you're nervous and you're shook up. I know that's how I get when anything ever happens to any of my pets or anyone. So be sure you have those numbers available so that you can get help right away. So what about makeup and cosmetics? Well, that is less common, but it does happen, and they pose a problem as well, because when you think about cosmetics, they're full of waxes, dyes, colorants, which are two different things, by the way. They also usually have alcohol esters and components of sunscreen. So yes, cosmetics are also a big problem. Please keep them locked up and where your pets can't get to them. Those types of ingredients also cause gastrointestinal issues. They can also lead to neurological problems, seizures, and kidney failures. So again, not to be repetitive here, but cosmetics are also a problem. Now, if your pet does get into something and ingest it, you definitely need to call a vet. Don't wait around. You want to get that advice right away. Also, make sure you check the packaging, especially with dogs, because they love to do this, and make sure that some of the packaging hasn't been digested as well, because that can cause blockages and really big problems in your dog or cat. And when you call a vet, they may just simply make you monitor them depending upon what's happened or what you know has happened, but they also may make you bring them in, which is a really, really good thing to do. And you need to get that advice from a professional. So bottom line, if you're getting kissies from your dog when you come in from work or whatever, it's probably okay and not a problem. It's safe. However, if they're licking things all off your face, off your body, sunscreens, all of those types of things, not good. So just be sure that you keep things up and locked away and you're mindful of your pets and train them not to do that. Now, I hope this video has been helpful today in knowing what's okay and not okay when it comes to the times when your pet wants to make a meal out of your skincare stash or cosmetics. And by the way, no animals were harmed in the making of this video. If it was helpful, please be sure and give it a like and share it out. It'll help somebody out there. You know that it will. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you. Stay beautiful. And I will see you over on the next video. Yeah.